Volunteer light a candle. One more candle. Please sit down. So before our chanting, today we have a small session, a blessing ceremony. So as you know that we would like to wish and bless and express our loving kindness to our friends who are practicing with us when on their birthdays. So this week we have two special people who are having their birthdays. So we want to really appreciate their fellowship, their friendship, and to wish them good health on their birthdays. So today I would like to invite our beloved friend David to come forward here. And also, we have another person we'd like to invite our beloved Aaron to come here. So you can kneel over there and you can kneel over here. So you can keep this. Okay. So today we specially prepared these two beautiful plates. They are really beautiful. Yeah. To offer to the Buddha, but to light this candle in honor of your birthdays. And so this is a great opportunity for President monks and also to our community to really appreciate, your support, your friendship, your fellowship. David has been, with our Buddhist center from the very beginning. I remember when I was still, trying to pick up my English and try to, I was learning also to how to, share the Dhamma. So we have been really, really helpful, supportive, and very encouraging. So and really appreciate your effort and your um, continuous practice for this many long years, and with many help that we have given to Buddhist Center, and including the editing of our newsletter. Yeah, I really appreciate. So especially your loving kindness, your friendship, and all of us honor that and appreciate that. And we all want to take this opportunity to wish you a very, very healthy, happy birthday and many more good years to come. Thank you. Yeah. And also Aaron, and it's a great opportunity for all of us, and we really like your gentle nature, your beautiful smile, and your loving kindness that you are sharing with all of us. And we also want to appreciate your commitment to this practice. As a father, as a family person, is challenging to continue this practice, but you take those challenges as an opportunity to grow this spiritual path. We really want to appreciate that, and all of us want to really wish you all the best and great birthday and great year ahead. So with that wish, we will now do the chant in the middle. I will give you a signal to light. And we will chant these blessed verses and wishing both of you good health, peace, and happiness. May the blessings of the great compassion of the Buddha be with David and be with Aaron. May the blessings of the sublime Dhamma be with you, and may the blessings of the compassionate Sangha be with you. And by the power of these blessings, may you continue to be blessed with good health, strength, courage, and wisdom. May you both be well, healthy, strong, and peaceful. Bhavatu sabbha mangalang rakkantu sabbha devata sabbha buddhanubhavena sada sotthi bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabbha mangalang rakkantu sabbha devata sabbha dhammanubhavena sada sotthi bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabbha mangalang rakkantu sabbha devata sabbha sanghanubhavena sada sotthi bhavantu te. Great, yeah. Can wish them happy birthdays. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Before we start our meditation, let us do our regular chanting. Please turn to page number 5 in your chanting book. Salutation to the Buddha.
Namo tassa bhagavato sang sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato sang sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato sang sambuddhassa.
The three refuges.
Buddha Sarva Pi Dhamma Saranam Pi Sangha Saranam Pi Dutiyam Pi Buddham Saranam Gacchami Dutiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami Dutiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami Tatiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami Tatiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami Tatiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami.
Next page. 5 precepts.
Anantipata Vedani Sikha Samti Mi Adin Da Vedani Sikha Samti Mi Kapisu Mincha Vedani Sikha Samti Musa Vedani Sikha Samti Sura Mere Pam Vere Ni Sikha Santiya.
The opposite page. Affirmative vows based on 5 precepts. Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life. I want to cultivate compassion and protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression. I want to respect the contribution of others and practice generosity and material resources with those who are in need. Being a suffering respect my commitments. I am determined to engage in without love and love. Being can create suffering. Spiritually, peaceful, kind, and being speed. Being suffering, educated and educated mind. I want to develop mind. Next page. Homage to the Buddha.
Iti piso Sam Vijaya Sulato Anutta Purisatam Savriti Tantari Sa Bhakti
Homage to the Dhamma.
Swakato Bhagavata Sandiko Akadiko Siko Naiko Panchatam Vinyu
Homage to the Sangha.
Yadidam Janta Ripuklisayukni Atul Purisa Pung is Bhagavato Sakasam Ani Pari Dakini Jalikarani Anun Lokasan Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Next page. Offerings. Offering of light.
Ganesa Tinti Dive Tamudam Sena Tilo Kati Sambundam Itamudam
Offering of incense.
Gante Duke Sugandina Pujaye Pujaniyam Puja Janitam
Offering of flowers.
Vantam Etam Kusum Santatim Pujaya Dasan Siri Padam Sar Pujaya Kusum Pun Labani Kang Umpang Tiyata Idang Kayu Tataya Divinam Sabha
Offering of water.
Adiva Setu Bante Paniya Parikampitam Anukampang Upadate Patigang Atu Unte
Offering of drinks.
Adiva Setu Bante Gilane Panchayang Iman Anukampang Upadate Patigang Atu Unte
Worship of shrines.
Wanta Pichetiam Sambam Sampedani Supatintitam Saririkadatu Mahabotin Buddha Sakadan Sada Santu Santu Santu
Next page. Wish of well-being.
Inche Pancham Namas Niya Namas Ma No Rate Yang Punya Sang Vipo Salah Tentang Tas Sa Mubah Hatan Te
Reflections on the teaching of the Buddha in English. Mind is for all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind, where are they? If one speaks within, suffering follows. Like follows the root of mind is for all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind, where are they? If one is disorders with a view, please follow Christ's awesome shadow and human lives. Generosity, will choose others, and equity will source peace and qualities. These forms of empathy functions in the world continuing in a way. The moment I experience of spiritualities as it develops boundaries, loving kindness, mental defiance, and great is saying, Lord, things are impermanent. When one stays with this wisdom, one steps away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All conditional things are unsatisfactory. When one stays with this wisdom, one steps away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All things are unstable. When one stays with this wisdom, one steps away from suffering. This is the path to purification. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.
Okay, welcome everyone for the meditation session. We will now make use of this opportunity to practice this meditation on loving kindness and meditation on breathing. We are going to experience the deeper capacity that we all have for loving kindness. Each and every one of us have the seeds of loving kindness, the capacity for loving kindness. That means unconditional love, universal friendliness, and deep acceptance of everyone with their weaknesses. We all have this capacity in the deep in our mind. We are now going to use this session to bring that seed of loving kindness to the surface and let it manifest right now here. And then also develop our mindfulness, our awareness, and deep peace. So try to adjust your body, and you can keep your upper body upright and take a moment to adjust your body and see whether your both sit bones are touching the chair or the cushion evenly. This little subtle adjustment can help us a lot to make our meditation successful. So keep your feet even on the floor if you can, and then adjust your upper body. Make sure that your upper torso is straight, not leaning forward, not leaning too much to the back, but right above your sit bones. Nicely. You can open your chest and you can drop your shoulders. And the next important thing is your chin, the position of the chin. Because meditation is not only happening in the mind, our body and mind is integrated whole. So we need to integrate both body and mind for this meditation. The position of the chin is important. Keep it straight, somewhat parallel to the earth. Make sure that your skull, your head is resting right above the spine. Keep the chin straight, nicely balanced. And you can maintain this awareness of your body. And whenever you feel that it is out of balance, you can gently bring it back and maintain this nice posture, this balanced posture throughout the session. This nice posture, let us listen to the sound of the bell and to the chant. Let us, throughout this bell and the chant, let us try to feel our body. Press muscles in our body against the cushion or chair. And exactly which part of our body we can feel our clothes. And any other sensations available in the body. Let us be with them throughout the bell and the chant. Namo Buddhaya. Buddha. Namo Buddha. Da. Buddha. Namo Na Da Na Mo Da With this awareness of the body, we will allow this body to relax further and further. This is a good opportunity for us to allow all the muscles in the body to relax and to be loosened. We are all sitting in a very safe place, very friendly place. So we can allow all the muscles to be relaxed and loosened. If you have any tightness in any parts of the body, you can bring your close attention to that area and then take a very slow, long, deep in breath and then breathe out while allowing that area to open up, to relax and loosen up. Take such few long, slow in breaths and gently release that air very gently, little by little, allowing the whole body to relax. With this relaxed body, let us now bring our attention to our mind itself. Simply watching what are the thoughts or memories that are surfacing in our mind right now. Closely watch whatever thought arising right now. It could be anything, and be curious and be open to whatever thoughts are arising and simply watch them without developing any thought further. We will simply watch them and just drop them without developing any further. Various thoughts keep coming up, popping up in our mind. Various thoughts. Whatever thoughts arising, we will simply notice them. Like watching a parade, one after the other, noticing all different kinds of thoughts occurring one after the other. With this observant, watching mind, let us now make an effort to generate a wholesome thought. With the awareness of our body and with the awareness of our own thoughts, we can develop a deep sense of contentment of this moment. Right now, in this moment, we can feel a deep sense of contentment. For this minute, we don't want anything else. For this minute, we don't want anything different. We can simply accept whatever we are having right now, the bodily sensation, the mental state, and develop deep sense of acceptance and contentment. This is just enough. With this contentment, let us now start to grow one of the most wholesome qualities in our mind, loving kindness. This is a good moment for us to grow the goodness, wholesomeness in our heart, and also take a moment to genuinely wish well-being to all people and all beings. So instead of these random thoughts occurring one after the other, we will establish ourselves in this contentment and then start to generate wholesome thoughts, wholesome wishes of loving kindness. Let us allow the deep capacity of our loving kindness to manifest. We all have it. It is the genuine wish of well-being to all beings. It is the willingness in our heart for everyone to be well. It is the friendliness towards all people and all beings. We will bring it out right now, allowing our mind, allowing that loving kindness to manifest. Let us generate that willingness for everyone to be well. Let us generate that goodwill towards all beings. Let us open our heart just like when we are holding a little baby, or whenever we are looking at a smiling little baby. When we are in front of a little baby, when you are holding a little baby, when you are looking at a smiling little baby, How open is our heart? Or whenever you are petting a puppy or kitten or any other pet, how open is our heart? The readiness to care, the deep sense of acceptance, compassion. Let us develop such an open mind right now, wholeheartedly, wishing well-being to all beings. We will cultivate this loving kindness by making more and more wishes of well-being to all people, all beings. Let us maintain this willingness and grow this willingness, this goodwill, by making more and more wishes of loving kindness. Let us start with ourselves before we radiate our loving kindness to other beings. We will start this loving kindness with this being sitting here. Just like any other being, this person sitting here also deserves loving kindness. Let us radiate this loving kindness to this person here. Feel your presence, feel your body, feel your being here, and direct that whole loving kindness, just like you have a loving care attitude towards a baby, towards a pet. Direct the same loving care attitude to the person sitting here, to ourselves. And let us make a genuine wish. May this person sitting here be well, be safe, be strong, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us take this moment to radiate this loving kindness to this whole body, all the organs and all the systems of this body have been helping us to live this precious life with deep appreciation. Let us direct this loving kindness to this whole body. Feel your lungs when you are breathing in, the cooling sensations in your lungs. Let us make a genuine wish. May these lungs and whole respiratory system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this heart, cardiac muscles, the whole cardiovascular system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this digestive system, all the organs in this whole digestive system be well, be healthy, be healed. May these kidneys and whole genitourinary system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this nervous system, the central nervous system, the peripheral nervous system, the spinal cord, the brain stem, central brain, middle brain, the frontal lobe be well, be healthy, be healed. May this whole body, all the muscles throughout this body, all the bones throughout this body, and all these joints be well, be healthy, be healed. Allow this loving kindness to penetrate throughout your body, wishing healing to each part of the body. Let us now radiate this loving kindness beyond ourselves to all other beings. We will expand this loving kindness, genuinely wishing well-being to all other people. Let us wish for everyone sitting around us right now. May all these friends sitting in this hall right now, let us make a nice wish for one another. You may repeat these wishes in your mind. May all these friends sitting here be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us expand this wish beyond this room to all people living in this whole surrounding area. Whoever the people living in this whole city, may all of them, this immediate surrounding area, be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us expand this wish far and wide, wishing well-being to all people living in faraway places. No matter how far they are, let us make a genuine wish for all of them. Think about a faraway place that you recently visited, any place, a faraway place that you have visited, and make a genuine wish. May all people living in that area, faraway place, may all of them be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us keep expanding this wish as far as we can, as wide as we can. May all people living in the direction of our front be well. May all people living in the direction of our right in faraway places be well. May all people living in the direction of our back in faraway places in that direction be well. May all people living in the direction of our left, whoever people living in this direction, be well. May all people living in every direction in faraway places, states, countries, be well. Be safe. Be healthy. Be peaceful. Let us expand this wish beyond people to all other living beings, to all animals, from large ones to tiny ones. Genuinely wish for all of them. Whatever life forms there may be, visible and invisible beings, near or far, seen or unseen, we all living beings, each and every living organism, without exception, be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. Unbounded loving kindness, limitless love, pervading loving kindness to every direction, and embracing all beings with our wish. Rejoice this unbounded, limitless love. Love with no barriers. Rejoice this wholesome, unlimited state of the mind. With this rejoice, let us now gently bring our whole attention to our breath. We will deepen our calmness, our peace, and we will sharpen our mindfulness by simply watching our breath, being with the breath, feeling all the sensations related to the breath. Gently observe the movement of the air. Feel the air moving through your nostrils and how this air is energizing our body. Feel the outgoing breath sensation in the nose and the lips, and feel the relaxation of the body. Let us be with our breath in next few minutes in this wholesome calm moment. Nothing else to do. No hurry. We will simply rest with the breath. Fully breathe in. Mindfully breathe out. In this last few minutes, let us make a full effort to be with the breath and rest with the breath. Dukkha patache nidukkha bhayapattache nibbhaya Sukampattache nisukha hontu sabbepi panino. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of your meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. Take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have peaceful meditation in our life. Deeply feel grateful to all great teachers, the enlightened masters in the past who passed this wisdom from generation to generation. Feel grateful to anyone who helped your meditation tonight, anyone who cleaned and arranged this place for us to meditate today. Let us also feel grateful to all these non-living things which supported our meditation, including this bell, this cushion, this chair, and this device that help you to meditate from home. With deep gratitude, let us say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, I hope that we managed to be with the breath and loving kindness. Any sharing or questions about the meditation practice? Okay, I think they prefer to stay in silence. Right, yeah. Not letting. Okay. Okay, in that case, we can move to our discussion. So, as you know, that these days we are discussing the Dhammapada, the important Buddhist text, the collection of the poems uttered by the Buddha. So we are reading them in Pali and also try to understand the meaning of those verses. So today we are in verse number 125. I hope that you can find that in verse number 125. It is from the chapter on evil. Actually, the term evil may not be necessarily the proper translation. Because the term evil has all these different connotations there, so maybe unwholesomeness. Okay, so Bhante, can you help us to chant this? Listen to the chanting. Yes.
Yo appaduttasse narasse dussati suddasse posasse anangnasse Tamev balang panceti papang Sukumu rajo pati watang vekintu
Bhante, can you help us to understand the meaning?
Can someone invite to see if the sentence?
Okay, Bhante would like someone else here to read the meaning. Okay, yes. Yeah.
Whoever harms an innocent man who is pure and without blemish, the evil comes right back to such a fool like fine dust thrown against the wind.
So there's an interesting simile there, right? What is the simile there?
When you throw dust and
Like a fine dust thrown against the wind. And when you were to throw the dust, what's going to happen? this. Huh?
It's right.
So-
If we throw that in here.
Yeah, if you try to throw the dust in the air, maybe, and it's going to. Are you trying? You can try.
And try and see what happens.
Yeah. So when you try to throw the dust, it will come back to us. So that is exactly the way when we want to hurt or blame someone. Yes, Bante.
Yes, Bhante, here, when we look at this verse, we can notice some qualities about the person. There is some person, he is going to hurt someone, and he is hurting. It means that whoever harms an innocent man, who is pure and without blemish. So, the evil comes right back to such a foolish, like fine dust thrown against the wind. So when we think about this, the summary of as brief. So if there is some innocent person, he is innocent and not angry. He's not corrupted, and also he's very pure. He in his heart, not defilements.
So he actually is not talking about the normal person, but a spiritually evolved person.
Yeah, he's the spiritually developed person. So someone else try to hurt to that kind of person, the negative effects will come to that person. Like when we throw dust to the wind, dust again come to us, like that. So the innocent person will not be hurt, but that's one thing here. So according to this, so it is clear that it is inadvisable to hurt someone who is spiritually developing, the innocent person. So we no need to harm, and we no need to hurt them. So his power, his morality is he is secured by his own morality. So if someone tries to hurt that kind of person, the bad outcome, the negativity influence to that kind of person. So that emphasized by this verse. To further emphasize, Buddha has given an story, Bhante, to understand what he's talking in details. So may I describe the story?
Yeah. Okay, Vantas. Yeah. Maybe, yes. I think here, of course, hurting and harming anyone is definitely not going to work well for ourselves. But here actually they're talking about a person who is religious, who is spiritually evolved. We may not notice from outward. So sometimes spiritual evolution is individual. It's really happening inside. Outwardly, we may not really be able to say clearly, right? Of course, kindness, compassion, and mindful behavior, moral behavior will be the outward appearance of it. But sometimes when we see spiritually evil people, they may not necessarily follow the norms, like social norms, in terms of their dress, maybe in terms of the and other things. So sometimes people, when we bring our own stereotypes, our own let's say, judgments or concept, and then whenever we see some person is not really, looking good, appearing nice, we may, try to say things, like discriminatory things, and maybe try to do things, right? Say things without knowing the inner quality of that person. So I think Buddha has given this teaching in the context of of his time, because there were so many spiritual seekers of his time, and many seekers, and they follow all different kind of practices, which sometimes appear very strange to ordinary people, right? So whenever we see those things, and we tend to like judge, we tend to like look at them as crazy, for example. And of course, they may appear crazy to the normal people, right? So the advice here is actually we have to be very careful and mindful. Even though other people's behavior may not necessarily conform to our standards of, maybe civility, our standard of politeness, that we have to be careful and mindful of, because in spiritual they may be evolved. But of course, if they are harming and hurting others, that's not a spiritual evolution, yeah. But I'm just saying the social, norms. That's the point. Okay, Bhante.
Yes, ma'am. So it is clear that after looking at someone, it is no good to get a decision. This is a
Outward appearance.
Outward appearance. Yeah. So Buddha has given us a nice story to understand what this verse is explaining. So in the ancient time, when the Buddha was living, the monks were in the forest. They were meditating in the forest. So when they wanted to collect alms, collect food, they came to the village. So there was a one of monk in the forest, and also there was a hunter nearby that village. Normally, hunters had dogs. They trained dogs to hunt. So one of hunter entered to the forest with his pack of hounds, with hunting dogs. So when he enters to the forest, meditating monk, one of monks who was in the forest, he came. He was walking to the village to collect food. He came with the ball. This is a meditation ball, Bhante, but we use somewhat big ball to collect food. Monks were using this kind of ball to collect food. So when hunter is entering to the forest with his hunting dogs, he met that monks. When he see the monks, at once he felt, oh, what kind of the wretched one,
like a bad sign.
person. Yeah,
Yes, because he's entering the forest with his dogs to hunt, but this monk is coming out of the forest. So that was the first encounter.
So he took a bad omen and grumbled. Bad omen. Yeah. So he thought that, oh, just person met me today. I would not get anything in the forest. This is such
bad luck.
This is a bad, misfortunate person.
Yeah,
bad luck.
Omen, yeah.
Okay. So with this intention, he went to hunt to the forest, but the monks was very calm and peaceful. He traveled. He walked towards the village. This monk collected enough food to consume for himself. And why? But the hunter, as he thought the same way, he was unable to hunt any animal. Bhante. He didn't took a chance, and
So he was so disappointed,
Disappointed.
and angry.
and
He cannot find any animals that day.
so he tried and tried, but finally he tried to return to his village. The monks were entering into forest again after having food. So again, the hunter met the monk. So he felt so angry. He thought that because of this person, this monk, I didn't have any opportunity to hunt. I didn't meet any animal. So I should teach a lesson to him.
I should punish him.
I should actually, this is a bad lesson. One thing, what he did, he set his dogs to monks to bite,
Catch the monk. Yeah.
catch the monk. And but the monk did. Monk quickly
Ran.
ran and climbed to a tree and stand on a branch that dogs cannot reach. So now monks is
I can imagine
tree.
Bante, all these dogs, surrounding the tree
Yeah.
and looking at these monks and showing their teeth.
Yeah.
And want to catch the monk.
You can even
Because the hunter, his hunter ordered to catch the monk, right?
Yeah.
So they want to.
Yeah.
That day they didn't get any animals too, right? So this is the target. Yeah.
started. So there were so many dogs with him, and they were barking and looking at the monk. Monk is on the tree, and on a branch, and he's trying to save. But the hunter, what did? He said that you are not going to save on the tree. I'm not going to save you. I want to punish you because of you I didn't receive any food in the forest. So I need to punish you. Saying that, what he did, he pricked to the food by using the tips of arrow. There was a
He poked, right? He
Yeah.
poked monk's feet
feet.
from below
Yeah.
because he doesn't want monk to stay in that branch. He used his arrow and tried to
Yeah.
try to get the monks down, fell down.
Yeah. So when he that's poking,
Poking, yeah.
When he walked to the one leg, he took that leg up. He lifted that leg, and again after that he walked to the other leg, and then monk lift that one and moving continuously. Monk did that, but that hunter was poking by the tips of arrow. So that was more painful. Now the legs of the monk is bleeding. Monk cannot bear that pain. Actually, according to this sutta,
the story.
It explains. Monk felt that someone is burning with fire. Bhante. That kind of painful experience monks had when hunter is doing like that. So because of this situation, monks was unable to keep his rope mindfully on his body.
Because he's struggling to
save. So this is a piece of cloth. This is not
it's not really a cloth, Bante. It's not really a dress.
dress.
It's wrapped around.
Piece
There's
of-
no buttons.
not just like a t-shirt that you are wearing. So when we if we lost our mindfulness, it throw away.
The rope can drop
The
drop
rope can
down.
drop, it go to winds, and we need to we should be mindful to wear this rope. So monks was unable to keep his rope on his body. Suddenly, the ropes fallen down.
The upper rope.
Upper rope, this part fallen down to the head of the hunter who was
Poking him, right?
poking him, and he was under the tree.
The rope come down and cover the hunter.
Completely, hunter was covered by the rope from the top of the head to the foot. Now, dogs thought, oh, monks was falling down. So they jumped quickly and started to bite, biting and biting and biting. So until
I think monk felt compassionate, right? But monk saw that the dogs were biting the hunter, and then monk broke a dried branch and they hit the dogs. And then when they look at, they see the monk is still on the tree. So then they realize that they have been biting their master.
Yes. Finally, so after throwing the dry branch to the dogs, they understood. At once I mentioned, and also they understood we have killed our own master. Dogs understood according to the story. So after that, dogs ran away. And after looking at this incident, the monk felt so sorry, so sad. So because of my rope, this hunter was killed by his own dogs. So there may be some
fault in me.
Fault in me, yes. And it will be some trouble to my morality, some problem my practitioner.
Is it a blemish to my own conduct, right?
Yeah, it is a blemish.
So he want to conform with the Buddha.
So it will be a hindrance or deadlock to my spiritual journey. So he wanted to go to the Buddha and ask the monks. Monk wanted to go to the Buddha, and at that occasion, Buddha said, "My son, you are not responsible for this death of the hunter. Your morality is also not soiled on account of that death. Indeed, that huntsman did a great wrong to one whom he should do not wrong, and so had come to this grievous end. So you are the not culprit. You don't have any fault in your life. The wrong thing has done the hunter. So wrong thing has been done by the hunter. So you don't need to worry about. You can develop your spiritual journey. So that is how the story happened. One thing.
Yeah. So, it shows that how the dusk will come to us. Yeah, Bhante, this verse is showing that how when we hurt or harm other person, particularly the spiritual evil person, how it can come back to us. But also equally true when we help others, when we assist others, when we support others, and it is also the other way around. Yeah, so basically this is actually explaining the principle of karma, and showing that, and also particularly when we how much kind of open-minded and kindness we have to have on others. The hunter has this wrong belief that his purpose of hunting animals were, prevented by this monk. So that was his, his own misconception. So we can have those similar misconception about others. And whenever we are going through hard time, whenever we're going through bad time, difficult time, we try to find someone to blame. And it is because of that person I didn't get this. It's because of these people I didn't get this. So we try to find someone to blame, and then we may do something to those people without really realizing the actual situation. So we really have to be mindful not to find someone to blame all the time.
Moreover, Bhante, it is important to develop our spiritual life continuously, that our spiritual behavior also itself protect the life.
Maybe our own practice can save us. If we have a genuine, honest, committed practice, no matter how dangerous is a situation, and there'll be some form of protection. Usually we tell this story to our children. Don't harm others.
Yeah. Actually, now we consider it as a story, but this is a real incident happened in the Buddha's time, right, Bhante?
It could have been,
Yeah.
maybe one. I mean, maybe similar incidents should have happened. Yeah.
So, what I prefer to talk about in the Gatha, in the verse, that is the verb called in Pali. It's coming as pacheti. I think it's translated as burn or something like that.
Not burn. Comes right back. Pacheti. It will mature. It will manifest.
Back. So, they talk about the karma, right? But here the karma, so one can think that how this physically we observe, physically we feel once one has done this kind of evil thing, or bad thing, in the immediate moment it comes back. So have you experienced good or bad, both? As Bhante mentioned that if you continue a good thing, right, Bhante?
Yeah.
So this is Bhante. So when it's related,
sometimes it takes time.
Yeah, sometimes it takes time.
Say instant karma.
Yeah. So term pacheti means that sometimes it takes time to mature. Mature maybe to come out.
When one gets angry, the immediate thought, because in when we observe the series of the thought, if one gets angry once, then the next thought cannot be a peaceful thought, right?
Yeah.
And when one gets angry, so being angry, can one be happy? No, right? So that is the karma, right?
Right over there.
Itself over there. The immediate moment brings burden. So I thought that the karma,
the different layers of
yeah.
karma, different layers of the karma.
Do you think also that it may be related to the amount of emotional energy that occurs as adds more momentum?
Yeah.
If something is very small or if something is very violently emotional, it comes back maybe faster because the energy that's involved.
And yes, actually, I think good that you brought it out, because it's also the energy of the person, like the spiritual, wholesomeness. And the more that was, and no matter how much that the hunter is hurting him, but he had the loving kindness and compassion. That's why he was even took dry branch and tried to get attention of the dogs to stop that. So because his spirituality is so high, and so because of that there can be really immediate impact. Yeah. So if let's say even in any tense situation, if someone is really angry and even about to hurt us, of course, like the monk, you have to find some precautions, like I'm running and climbing into a tree. But if you maintain your wholesomeness, your good wish, your loving kindness strongly, and the circumstance will be different and change. And I have been chased by a dog, but I mean, not chased, but so I visited the home, and that I think I have shared this story before too. In Sri Lanka, dogs are not necessarily pets, and they are really watchers. And even the singular term for dog is a watcher. So they watch the garden, they watch the house, and if someone enters without permission of the master, yeah. Anyway, so I visited the house, and with before the house owners manage and keep the dog, and he ran towards me, and I was walking, he's running towards me with his teeth open. But somehow, although no matter how aggressive that dog was, somehow I had a trust that he will be tamed. Yeah. So I really focused my mind very strongly on that dog, and genuinely wish that dog to be well, to be to calm, and wishing well-being to that dog, no matter how fierce he looked. I knew that he was fearful, and he was like maybe protective, right? And he was defensive. I mean, not really anger, right? He was like felt hurt, felt fear, and that's why he was. So I kept wishing, and he came and bite my robe, but didn't bite me, and it just going around me. I just stay calm and keep radiating loving kindness. And when the people in the house came out, they were really they were really upset, and they were really surprised that I was saved. But anyway, yeah, with human beings we can do it easier. Yeah.
So two things were happening at the same time. Your nervous system was responding to the situation. The chemistry was going, you got cortisol, but your mind was riding above your nervous system.
Yeah. And then it can also have an effect on the nervous system too.
Because your mind.
Yeah. So maybe my heartbeat can come down. Yeah. Because I'm not adding it to it. Yeah. So we have this idea that loving kindness can function as a shield, like a protective shield.
Then the dust doesn't come.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so let us remember that, and what you give to the world will come back, right? Yeah, that's great. Okay, we will move to the other part of the program. Turn to page number 14. This is the time to share our merits with everyone else. Let us take a moment to think about the people who were part of our life, who have departed. Think about your family members, your ancestors, and let us share this goodness with them. May all of our departed relatives, family members share these merits. May they be well, happy, and peaceful wherever they may be. Idang mi ñātinang hotu sukhita huntu ñātayo. Idang mi ñātinang hotu sukhita huntu ñātayo. Idang mi ñātinang hotu sukhita huntu ñātayo. Let us also share these merits with all other beings. If there's any being in this world who would like to share this merit, may he or she do so. May all living beings share our merits. May all living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Ittavata che amhihi sambhetang punya sampadang sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya Sabbe bhuta anumodantu. Sabbe sampatti siddhya. Sabbe satta anumodantu. Sabbe sampatti siddhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana, purification. If by body, speech, or mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata of great wisdom and determine to be hateful. Now we will do our blessing chant, wishing you all the blessings for good health, peace, and happiness. We are going to chant the Loving Kindness Sutra. And this particular sutra was given by the Buddha with great compassion for living beings. We will chant the same sutra for you today, wishing you all good health, peace, happiness, strength, courage. Particularly today, we want to extend our blessings to David and to Aaron, wishing both of them all the blessings for a wonderful year ahead. May you continue to practice this spiritual path. May all the obstacles on your path be removed. May you receive enough assistance and help to continue this path. And may you also be blessed with good health and prosperity in this year. You may also recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with, your family members, your friends, people who are sick. Recall them to mind and share these blessings with them too. May all of you receive these blessings. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Samma Sambuddhassa. Karaniya Manta Kusalena Yamtam Santam Padam Abhisami Sanko Jucha Sujo Modu Natimani Santu Seko Subha Kenjo Salvi Sandrindriyo Chanipkoche Jesu Anangindu Nachakodu Samachari Kinchiyena Vinyu Pare Upadeyum Sakino Kemino Tu sabbe santa bhavantu sukhitanta eke chipane bhutanti tasamata anasesa diga mahanta va majji marasansakan katula ditta Eva andenta ece dure vasanti avidure bhuta bhavesi sabbe santa bhavantu sukhitanta naparupa Nikupete natimam Jinang kanji vyaro Sana patiga sanyana nyamanya sadunga vidye mata yata niyam puntang ayusa ek punt manurangke evam pisam bhute sumanasang aparimanam yantang cha sambhukasmi manasam bhakti aparimanam bodhang chatiriyang cha asangadang averang asabantam tetam cha nisinghu saya thousands of bigger than me. Etam something didn't brang etam viham idamahu didn't anupagan sile dasansanena sampanna Kamyesu vinayagedam naijatu gamseyam punareti tena sacha jen sodnti te tu sambadam etena sacha vajjen sambadam Vinasatu etena sancha jena hotu te jayamangam Sambitiyo vivajjantu sambar Vinasatu mate bhavantant kayo Sukhidiga yuko Bhavatu Sambhavantu Sambhadevatam Sambhabuddha Sada Santi Bhavantu Te Bhavatu Sambhamangalam Rakantu Sambhadevata Sambhadang Bhavena Sada Santi Bhavantu Te Bhavatu Sambhamangalam Rakantu Sambhadevata Sambhasanga Bhavena Sada Santi Bhavantu Te. Let us spend a moment of reflection. Try to recall to your mind whatever kind deed that you were able to do during your past few days. Think about your yesterday or last previous few days and recall to your mind a moment of kindness that you had towards someone. Even a small act of kindness or simple help that you were able to do. Let us rejoice this opportunity to be kind to someone. On this day or in the past, if I have done kind deeds to other beings with my body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in those kind deeds, appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, wishing more opportunities to practice compassion. I rejoice in those kind deeds, resolving not to compare myself with others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, and glad to share this joy with all beings everywhere. May my kind deeds relieve the burdens of other beings. May my kind deeds shield me from all dangers and pain. May my kind deeds and merits that come from them help me in free my heart. Let us now recall to our mind whatever kindness we receive from others. Think about your past few days and recall an incident that someone helped you, someone listened to you, someone showed some care and concern for you. Or even you heard about a good deed of someone doing to someone else. Let us rejoice the goodness of others. On this day or in the past, if I have seen or heard of the kind deeds done by others with their body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in the goodness of others, being always ready to praise kind people and follow their example. I rejoice in the goodness of others, appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world. I rejoice in the goodness of others, expressing gratitude for any kindness done. May the kind deeds of others bring safety and happiness to many living beings. May the kind deeds of others foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings. May the kind deeds of others nurture goodness in me and many living beings. Sadhu, sadhu. So nice to have you all today. So just again, a reminder, September 14th, 15th, 16th is our meditation retreat. It's a great opportunity for you to meet another experienced meditation master and learn and, bring some depth to your practice. So I haven't seen many names in the registration list yet, so I encourage you to register and plan to come. If you cannot come for all days, you can come for one day too.
15, 16, 17.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 15th, 16th, 15th, the Friday evening, we have just introductory session. That will be a nice session. Bhante Rahul is very, very good, very experienced, and he given 9 very good talks.
It's Friday 7 to 9.
Friday 7 to 9 in the evening, and then you can come to that session. Or then we have from Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. It's the longest day, but we have a nice session, and he's a good yoga teacher too. And then we have
Not all the time.
yeah, I mean they can see that
Yeah.
the schedule, all variety of activities, including nice meals. Yeah. And then Sunday from 9 to 5. So please plan to come. And we also fixed the date for a food festival. That will also be a nice time for you to bring your family, your friends, and anyone you can bring. And that's a fundraiser and also good opportunity for you to experience Sri Lankan and other Asian home cooked food. That is on September 23rd, Saturday from 4 p.m. onwards. We will have here.
Anyone who can eat a lot.
yeah, they can come. That's Sri Lankan food festival. But this Sunday is special also, right? Would you like to announce and then ask help? Yeah.
And called Basana. And we asked the ones to stay and
Without traveling. Yeah.
without traveling. To take care of that. And families, primarily Sri Lankan families, bring food throughout the rainy season. And this Sunday is Wednesday night, I think. Opportunity with bring food and necessities to the center, to the monks. So if anybody is interested in participating in that endeavor, please see the two of us. And we'll be involved.
Sunday.
More the merrier.
At 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Bring food, offer a meal, so do a little service.
We'll have a discussion, meditation. Okay. That's a Wednesday family, Wednesday nighters. No, you change it. You change it to nighters to family. Yeah, that's good. That's Wednesday Families Day. Yeah. So please plan to come. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you again. So nice to have you all, and all the people who joined our YouTube. And we also thank you. Really appreciate your effort, and thank you, Dan. Thank you, Kumudin, and thank you, Bante Deepanand. Look forward to see you again. Yeah, some of you on Sunday and others on next Wednesday. Thank you. Good night. Oh yes, sorry.